Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Tuesday. It was a very cold day yesterday, but it was one of the warmer days that we'll have this week. Maybe close to, if not warmer, on Friday. But until then, today through Thursday, a lot colder for most areas. In fact, stuck in the single digits today, low to mid single digits. A few upper single digits can't be completely ruled out, but really think because the cloud cover and of course the snow is going to keep our temperatures on the cooler side. Will be breezy today, so that snow is going to be blowing around as it falls, and even as it's on the ground, it's still going to be blowing around with how light, dry, and fluffy it is. So that is going to cause some hazardous travel conditions today, with the breezy conditions continuing into tomorrow as well, although just a little bit lighter compared to today, with wind gusts near 15-20 miles per hour, and then much lighter winds heading into Thursday. Really concerned about the cold temperatures. We'll get to the snow in just a second, don't worry, but I just want to first and foremost, we're going to stay below zero probably until Thursday afternoon. We might get a little bit above zero for the wind chill by the afternoon, but it may not be until Friday afternoon where we get back above zero for the wind chill value. It is going to be very cold. It is going to be very dangerous. Once we get colder than 20 below zero, frostbite could settle in on your skin if you don't have it covered up in 30 minutes or less. And I'm really concerned about that being widespread of a factor Thursday morning. Some areas may get close to it, if not colder than 20 below zero, both this morning and Wednesday morning. But I really think Thursday morning, that's going to be the key as far as being the coldest, not only temperature-wise, but also wind chill-wise. So be ready for that. Avoid being outside for an extended period of time over these next couple of nights and mornings, but especially Wednesday night and a Thursday morning. All right, let's take a look at the snowfall forecast. Keep in mind, this does not include the couple inches that several areas already have from overnight Monday night. I'm just talking about from sunrise on Tuesday and really into Tuesday evening. May get a little bit of minor accumulation overnight Tuesday night, but for the most part, we're not expecting much in the way of additional accumulation once the snow winds down as we get into the evening. I'll talk about that on Supercast in just a second. Zone 1, a dusting to an inch. This includes Manhattan up to the north. I'm not expecting a whole lot of additional snowfall there. Depending on the track of this storm system, that still could wiggle a little bit by a couple miles. That's all it takes. That's why Zone 2 is kind of in the middle. 1 to 3, but isolated 4. And I think Zone 3 is going to have the highest snowfall amounts, 2 to 4 with isolated 5 inches. That still is going to lead to many spots in that area, about 5 to 8, even up to 8 to 10 inches in some isolated locations with the whole snowstorm. So we're going to be looking at all this mainly before 9 p.m. Again, we might get a few flurries overnight that may make for a dusting to a half inch in some areas, but that would be it. Hazardous roads, of course, wind gusts around 25 miles per hour, reducing visibility. And of course, we'll continue to monitor any changes to the forecast and continue to keep you updated in case the forecast changes. But Supercast is indicating the bulk of the snowfall today south of I-70. If you're north of I-70, do not be surprised if there isn't anything at all. We're going to keep it in the forecast just in case, but it is very possible you don't get a whole lot during the daytime hours. And then here comes that weak wave pushing through with a few flurries or a few light snow showers that are not going to amount to a whole lot late this evening into the early overnight periods. Tomorrow, quite a bit of cloud cover, although we may be able to sneak in a little bit of late day sun. So that's why I'm going mostly cloudy instead of cloudy for that possibility. I'm not going to help temperatures much, even if we do sneak in a little bit of sun an hour or two before sunset. Otherwise, mostly clear Wednesday night and Thursday morning. That's the reason why that's going to be our coldest temperature of the week, because we don't have that cloud cover acting as a blanket to keep temperatures on the relatively milder side. And then mostly sunny skies expected for Thursday. Warming into the possibly low teens in a few lucky areas tomorrow. There's still going to be a lot of single digits again tomorrow as well. And then we do get back in the teens likely for most areas on Thursday, 20s Friday, 30s Saturday, and then close to, if not in the 50s, Sunday into early next week, where we're in for a nice warm-up. That's going to feel real nice. And look at this. We're in the red on all three of these time frames, which is good news after the week we're going to be dealing with. We're going to need it, and we're going to want it. It's still going to be fairly dry once we get past the snowstorm for a while. Within the next 6 to 10 days after today, I don't expect a whole lot of precipitation. And then it turns maybe a little bit more active in that 8 to 14 day outlook that we'll be monitoring as well. So please stay safe if you have to be out on the roadways at all today. Give yourself plenty of extra time. Watch out for reduced visibility and, of course, the snowfall and the cold temperatures that we'll have today, and just the cold temperatures that we'll have really all the way through Friday morning. It does get a little bit warmer, relatively speaking, by Friday afternoon, and then really nice conditions return over the weekend, especially on Sunday. Have a great day.